What's going on, guys? We're here at the Everest, Italy 2019, and I'm here with my good friend, entrepreneurial superstar and CEO of Builderall, Erick Salgado. How's it going, man?
Good friend, okay. Entrepreneurial superstar, not that much, but it's always good to be with you, man.
Awesome, thank you so much. So thank you for agreeing to do this interview. It's awesome to speak to you.
It's my pleasure, it's my pleasure. You guys know this guy, he's a legend. Inside Builderall, outside Builderall, we love him. For me, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know about the legend part, but thank you. So, I just wanted to ask you a few questions today. I know there's a lot of people out there who love to hear your opinion. You've got tons of experience online, lots of success. So, talk a little bit first about the Everest events, and you've been to every single Everest event so far.
Yes, man, this is something that I love to do it. I will never quit doing this. So, as you guys know, the Everest is something that is not the company who is doing the events. We have the country managers, we have the leaders. They put together the Everest events. They put together people with love and passion for Builderall. They organize the whole thing. And I think that the least I can do is be there, support the event, give my speech, know everybody, get some time together to have a breakfast, a lunch, and dinner, and going out on the city. As you know, he has been in all the Everest events as well. So James is the Builderall nomad, as you guys know.
Yeah.
So it's always a good. It's very, very cool to be here with the Builderall users. And know people in Germany, know people in Italy, in England, in Brazil, United States. So it's always good to be this relationship, or even if it's just for a few days, it's good to have this time and moment with those Builderall users.
Awesome. So, and it's always a good family atmosphere we have here. Like.
It's always this atmosphere. It's always family.
Absolutely. So we're going to be taking a little break from the Everest events now for a while.
Yes, for now we did this one in Italy now. As I said, it was the last one in Europe for this year, 2019. So now we have still half of the year to keep working. But now we're gonna focus on the launch. We're gonna do on 4th of July. I don't know when you are watching this video, but on 4th of July we're gonna do a big launch from Builderall now. And then in August, we're going to focus a little bit the job on the agencies, the Builderall agencies. So we still have a lot of things to do. We still have a lot of things to do on the year. And then next year, we're going to bring back a new model of Everest event. We are thinking about doing one big Everest event for Europe, one big for the United States, and one big for Brazil. So we will have South America, North America, and Europe on those Builderall Everest. But we are not sure. We are still working with the leadership to see what's going to be. But I guess that's it. This year we're still going to keep working on the tool, on the agencies, on trainings, and all those things. Next year we're going to be talking about Everest again.
Awesome, man. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to all the events, the mansion, the agency, lots of things coming up. And you are working like a crazy man, right? Like always, boom, 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 on to the next thing. Like boom, never stopping.
Never stop. Never stop. I love my job.
Yeah.
And this next event this next Everest we want to do in Europe, I think that's going to be even cooler because we're going to bring together people for France, for Germany, for Italy, England. So we're going to try to put everybody together in a hotel. We'll have simultaneously translation. We're gonna try to do something crazy and see how that happens. So worst case scenario will be an amazing adventure. So if you are doing Builderall, if you are in Europe, keep your eyes open for the next Everest event in Europe. We're gonna put everyone together. I think that's gonna be awesome.
So one big, huge Builderall event for Europe.
One big event for the whole European community.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Man. That is going to be cool. That's going to be an experience.
It'll be cool.
Yeah. So you've actually been speaking for how long now on stage, doing presentations and stuff like that?
Well, for Everest or for on my career, on my career.
Yeah, your career.
Well, when I first started with this company, like years and years ago, I started with presentations. So you guys think I'm doing everything online? No, that's not like this, because we started before Google. We started before the things actually work online. So there wasn't online presentations. By that time, it was impossible. The automated thing that you had, it was a DVD. So when you want to show the opportunity or the company or the product for someone else, you buy a DVD and take the DVD for your friend and say, hey man, watch this. So it was totally old stuff.
Wow.
And by that time, I started doing small presentations for local businesses. So I used to promote on the radio. And then, this weekend we're going to have a presentation on this city. Call, reserve your spot, and I'm going to tell you how you can do business online, how you can build your website. And if you're there, I'm going to build your website for free. You're only going to pay for hosting and blah, 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 and all those things. And then actually, since we started way before everything online, actually nobody had the results. So we created a portal with all the companies, with all the entrepreneurs. So the idea was, okay, I sell this thing. So I'm gonna create a website to sell this thing. Nobody's gonna buy because there is no Google, there was no digital marketing by the time. But since we started creating that community, you building websites to sell cases, for example, when you wanna buy this thing, you can buy on that portal for our entrepreneurs. When I wanna buy a case, I can buy from you. So we created this community. That's how everything started. Builderall started with this heart of community. Mm-hmm. And this has been almost 15 years. So I've been speaking on stage and talking about the internet, talking about the digital presence and all those things for about 15 years now.
Wow, so very long time, very long time.
Very, very long time.
So you've been an entrepreneur pretty much all your life then?
Pretty much all my life, man. So even before I had my company, I was always thinking about something, I was always doing something or selling something. I was always believing that I could build, I could create something. It was not about like just sell, make money and go for the next thing. I was always trying to focus my attention on something that I could build.
Making an impact, making a change, yeah. Awesome. So when officially did you found Builderall in Brazil?
Well, we started with the best of my neighborhood. We started with Entrepreneurs for Good. That's the project that I just told you about, the community of entrepreneurs. And then from the Entrepreneurs for Good, we founded the Best of My Neighborhood. Then Best of My Neighborhood, it was actually where everything began like it is today, because we were selling advertisement online, but it was not enough. We should sell websites and all those things too. So that's why we created the platform. So the Best of My Neighborhood, it's something like 13 years ago. And then from the Best of My Neighborhood, we started to create Builderall. But on that time, the name was OMB 100, right? So about 10 years ago, we started working with OMB 100, that became Builderall later. Actually, OMB 100 was the name in Brazil. It was a meaning for this name. It was good, but since we started doing business outside Brazil, globally, OMB 100 lost all the meaning. So we decided to find a new name. So it's pretty much the same thing, the same platform, the same system that we are developing. We just changed the name to be able to do business outside Brazil. So the platform, we are developing this platform for 10 years now. Outside Brazil, we are doing business for 2 years.
2 years now.
2 years. Yeah.
And in those 2 years, you've grown exponentially, overtaking a lot of the top platforms like Lead Pages and a lot of the other platforms. You've just
we are bigger than almost all the other platforms that could be competitors of Builderall. And matter of fact, man, we are working on this platform for 10 years. We launched in the United States 2 years ago. And in those past 2 years, we actually rebuilt the whole thing. So it's just the same spirit, but the platform, the tool, the software, the system, the servers, it's everything new. After we launched in the United States, we saw how huge the market was and how people was buying, using Builderall around the world, and we figured out, man, we have to make it better. So it's been 2 years rebuilding and changing things and making better, and now on 4th of July we're gonna launch the new thing. It was almost, James, for you to have an idea, the perfect example is when you are driving a car 100 miles per hour and you have to change the tires. You know? So this is what we are doing, change the tires as the car is running. This is what we have been doing for the past 2 years. But it's good, it's working well.
So Builderall has so many tools, you can do so many things with it, like literally from any of the other competitors you would have to glue like 10, 15 plus systems together to get what Builderall offers. And you offer Builderall for such an affordable price that pretty much anyone, anywhere in the world can access it.
Yeah.
So you could easily charge 10 times more for all the tools included. So what's your reasoning behind keeping the price?
James, you know, a lot of people say that you have to charge as much as you can because people will give the value, the respect, and all those things for your product. And a lot of people do that. I'm not gonna say this is right or this is wrong. The way I see, I think for me, $1 has a value. And $1 is $1, right? And if I can buy something good for less money, does it make sense for me to pay more just because the brand or just because the brand is still a good thing, but just because I will feel better paying more, something like that. So first of all, I don't believe in higher prices. I think if we can develop something, this is good, and I can offer you for $10, why would I charge 15? Just because the others are charging 15 doesn't work for me. So if I can develop something really good, we have this good platform, we own everything, we own the servers, we own the softwares, we own the systems, we own everything. We don't use third party for almost nothing. We use third party for app builders and for the Magento, but even though we bought it, the whole thing, so we own, it's a white label, but we own the thing, right? So I can scale my business. It's easy for me because I don't have to pay anyone else. The only thing that I have to put more is support and hosting, because we have the programmers, we have the whole system. Since we created this infrastructure that we own the whole thing, we know the fixed cost. So we know how much we can charge, and we know how much the company will make in every single sale. And we know that if we can sell for less, we're gonna sell for less. I'm telling you, we are selling Builderall today after the launch. We're gonna sell Builderall for $69 because this is the price that makes sense for the company, for the affiliates, and for who is buying. But I'm telling you, man, if I could sell Builderall for $10, I would sell Builderall for $10. It's not about making millions of dollars in a few users. It's about having millions of users and make a few dollars with every single user.
Yeah, man, I remember you saying on a live a while ago, you want to allow anyone, any entrepreneur around the world, no matter where they are, no matter what background, no matter what country they are, to be able to have all the tools that they need in one place under one roof. So allowing anyone to kind of do that.
Yeah, and we always have to remember, I came for a country, it's Brazil. We are kind of third world, right? People, guys, you don't believe, people, they don't have jobs, and then they don't have money to start a business. Even a business online that's way more cheaper, but it's still a lot of money. So all this mindset of starting a business in Brazil to help entrepreneurs, you figure out that if you really want to help, you have to do something that people can buy it, right? And the price should be something like comfortable. So because you know what, people are not going to make money on the first day. You're gonna buy, you're gonna learn, you're gonna go through this learning curve, you're gonna figure out what you are going to do, you're gonna figure out what you are going to build. So it's gonna take some time, right? So how do you pay something really expensive if you are going to take like 6 months to launch your business, right? So I'm not helping. In that case, I'm not helping, I'm just making money, right?
Yeah.
If we are selling Builderall for the lowest cost that we can sell, then we are trying to do everything on our hands to help people actually to buy Builderall, have the opportunity to work with the tool, do something, create something. And even if you're gonna take like 3, 4, 5, 6 months to make something happen, it's not that much money. You can afford this to make it happen something online.
That's awesome, man. Getting the tools into the hands of everyone. I love that.
Yeah.
So, got a few questions that I want to ask you, and I know a lot of people are going to be really interested in what you have to say, because obviously you've built a multi-million dollar business from the ground up. You've got tons of experience in entrepreneurship and online.
Mm-hmm.
So, my first question for you is, what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Okay, my best advice that I could do for you who is starting a business or want to start something or do something is do it. Stop learning, stop procrastinating, stop finding excuse for you to launch your thing, right? Put online. Just like we did with Builderall. We launched it 2 years ago in the United States, and actually I thought that would be good. But after the launch, we figured out that, whoa, it wasn't good. We could do way better. That's okay. We launched it, we started working with some people, we lost some clients, we got another clients, some clients understood what we were doing, and then we made some friends, and here we are still here. We took like 2 years to do something that we are really, really proud of what we are doing, because what we are going to launch now, nobody has. Yeah. As you know, Builderall, we have a lot of tools on the same platform. So we can have a competitor for site builder. We can have a competitor for email marketing. We can have a competitor for chatbot. But we don't have any competitor for the Builderall Canvas. Mm-hmm. And we don't have any competitor for a super platform with everything under the same roof. Yeah. So right now we are really proud of what we have done, but it took 2 years to fix the whole thing. So sometimes you are not doing anything because you are waiting, you are trying to do something better, you are trying to make it a little bit more beautiful and all those things. Don't wait, put something online, take action, do something. That's my principal, my main advice for you. Do something, put something online, even if it's not good, even if you like it's beta testing, that's okay, put online.
So take imperfect action. Done is better than perfect, right?
I think so. Take action, but in the end of the day, it's all about the action you take. It's all about the action you take.
Absolutely, man. Totally agree. So my next question is, if you had to start again completely from scratch, no influence, no list, no nothing, what's the very first thing that you'd do?
Okay, if I had to start again now, I didn't have anything, but let's say I have I have the knowledge that I have now. If I have nothing, but I have a cell phone, it's everything that I need to start again. I would start to learn something and build authority in one niche. Right? So it doesn't matter what is the niche, doesn't matter what you're doing, doesn't matter what you love, doesn't matter what is your business, doesn't matter. If you have a cell phone, you have everything you need to start. So you don't need money to open a YouTube account, right? So I would open a YouTube account, I would start doing some videos about some subjects. I would pick a niche, I would be really good on that niche. I would study, I would actually go with everything that I can to actually dominate the whole thing. And I would be doing videos and videos and videos and videos talking about that niche, teaching people what they need to know about that niche. And then that would be the first step to create authority. Once you get authority, once you get some people knowing you, following you, and enjoying your videos and creating this relationship, then I would start working as an affiliate on that niche, right? So, for example, let's say I'm gonna talk about, doesn't matter. The niche is cellular cases, smartphone cases, right? So I'm gonna talk everything about smartphone cases. Actually, that's real. You could do that, right? because we have thousands and thousands and thousands of models, applications. You have the ones that you can put the credit card and blah 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 and all those things, right? Okay, so I could have my YouTube channel talking about cases, and then after I reach a few thousands of followers or things like that, I would have affiliate links on my videos. Then I would build my own store. Then I would start selling products for other people. Then, man, if we are talking about cases, I would do my own case with my brand, and then that would be something different on my case, some extra protection or something like that. So my vision is always like that. But wait, there is more. So I would talk about example niche. Smartphone cases. I would be really good on this subject. Then after a few videos, I would start selling some as an affiliate. Then with some money, I would build my e-commerce selling my own stuff. Then I would create my own brand, right? And then maybe, I don't know, man, I would like a scale. I would find people in other cities, in other states who could be distributors of my thing. And since I could have my own e-commerce, I could have affiliates as well and all those things. And then when you see, you have a business, right? You pick a niche, you start growing your audience, you start growing your authority, and then you create your own thing, then you create your own brand, then you scale the thing, and when you see, you have thousands of customers and all these things. So pick a niche, start doing something. The most important thing, James, is take the first step, right? As we are thinking here, I am actually thinking building a channel, do this thing, having an e-commerce, and bringing affiliates, and like bringing stuff from China with my own brand, with something different, and selling in every single mall in the United States. Can you believe how many cases I would sell if I could sell just one per day in every single mall in the United States? If you start thinking about scaling, like every single business could be huge, right? So since I have some experience now, I know where a simple business, a simple video talking about cases could go, right? But again, give the first step, because you don't know what's going to be the second step, and you don't know what's going to be your last step on that business, right? My kid, Arthur, he's following the same thing. He started doing videos for sneakers reviews, right? So what we are doing is we are buying sneakers, he does the video, he does the review, and then we sell the sneakers, right? So we are always breaking even. And then we have the video, we have the content. So the idea is to bring a lot of people to that channel, to start liking the videos and seeing Arthur as an authority on that thing. Later, what we're gonna do is we think we can buy a shoe store for him, like a physical shoe store. So the idea is to have a physical shoe store to sell basketball shoes and things like that. And inside the store, having a studio and start doing the videos inside the studio on the store. So you can watch the videos, and then you can go to the store and buy the sneakers right there and have some time with Arthur and all those things. So first, you pick a niche. Second, you try to become a celebrity on that niche. Third, you transform that thing on a business because you are a celebrity. So I think the internet today is so easy for anyone to do that. Again, man, you don't need magic powers. You need to pick a niche, have a phone, and start doing something. Your first videos will be terrible. That's okay. But your second one will be better, your third one will be better. You have to start. You have to go through this painful start, but there is no other way. You have to do it. Just do it, and you see you're gonna get further than you ever thought.
That's a really, really good answer. Thank you for that. So basically, you pick a niche, you learn about the niche, you become an authority, you put out content, you become an authority for the niche, and then you start either promoting as an affiliate, doing offers, or your kind of own products kind of thing. But the most important thing is to learn first, then become an authority and put out content, and then start selling and promoting.
Exactly. Then start selling because people will start trusting you.
Yeah, exactly. So what kind of time frame are you looking at for that? Because I know some people, they start a business, they're very impatient, they're like, oh, I didn't make money in a week, this is a scam, this doesn't work, kind of thing. So what kind of time frame would you be thinking to like give that a chance?
Okay, I'm gonna give you an answer different of everything that you heard. You are ready for something like 1 year, 2 years, right? Okay. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta have your answer on the same day. You are doing a business, you are starting a business, you gotta have your answer, you gotta have results on the same day. You don't have results on the same day, just quit it, it's not for you. Now, you have to see what is the results that you want to have, right? So if I'm starting doing a YouTube channel right now to talk about cases, I'm not expecting to sell cases today, right? So the results I'm expecting today is 5 likes.
Yeah.
So you gotta have results every day. I'm gonna start my video today. I'm gonna promote my video. I'm gonna tell my friends. I'm gonna tell my parents. I'm gonna tell everything everyone that I know. I'm gonna ask people to share. If in the end of the day I got like 5 likes, I got some results. All right, cool. Then I'm gonna start working as an affiliate, right? So every day I'm gonna do a new video, 5 likes. Okay, today I wanna have 7 likes. So by the end of the week, I wanna have 20 people subscribing on my channel. So you gotta go small goal by small goal. So, but you gotta have goals every day. Now I have 1,000 people subscribing on my channel. Okay, so today is a very special day. I'm gonna do a review of this case, and on the review of this case, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna give affiliate link and I'm gonna sell it. So what I expect is I have to sell at least 1. This is the result that I'm expecting now. Because if I'm going to send 1,000 emails, I know that just like 100 people will open.
Yeah.
And after 100 people open, 1 guy are going to buy, right? 1 person are going to buy. Same thing I can do online. So I'm gonna do my video today. I'm gonna put a link for you to buy this case. And if I sell 1, I'm good, I'm done. Because if I can sell 1, I can do the same thing many times and sell 2, 3, 4, 10, right? So you gotta have results on your business every single day, but you have to think about the results that you are expecting, right? Go baby steps. Baby steps is the best way to start a business and go with your business.
I really like that, setting achievable goals, small goals, because a lot of people, they set big, massive goals. Oh, I want to make £1,000 by the end of the month, $1,000 by the end of the month, and they don't achieve it. So I like that, little goals to achieve for, like set little goals to make yourself, give yourself, reward yourself for the little goals.
Don't be crazy, man. You are going to college. You're going to study. You're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to spend a lot of time. And after 5 years on the college, you're gonna get a job to make $2,000, $3,000 a month, right? Okay. If you have to go through all these things, spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time, get like 5 years student to leave the college and find a job. If you find a job to make $3,000 a month, why would you expect to make this kind of money in 1 month with digital marketing? It doesn't make any sense. Like you are not being so smart, right? So this is it.
Awesome, man. So, where do you see yourself and Builderall in 5 years from now?
All right, man. As the tool grows, as the business grows, as we bring more and more people, and you guys are always creating something new, like the Builderall mentioned, Everest Events and certifications and all those things, I see myself working more in about 5 years. I think in about 5 years, we're gonna be just halfway there of where I want to be, like millions and millions of users. So I don't think about retiring, I don't think about selling, I think about like in 5 years, I still have 44. So in 5 years, I'm going to be 49. I'm still going to have a few years to work. So in 5 years, I think I'm going to be working more and more and more. But Builderall will be better, Builderall will be bigger, the events will be awesome. So it's going to be way cooler.
Awesome. Builderall's already come so far in the short time it's been in the US. I can't wait to see what comes in the next few years.
Yeah. That's it.
So my last question for you is, what advice would you give to people who are struggling right now, who are thinking of giving up?
Well, giving up is not an option, right? So maybe changing directions, maybe changing yourself, maybe changing the mindset, or maybe knowing you better, that could be a good change. But quit, never. Now listen, I started my entrepreneurial journey with a newspaper, right? So who kind of person starts a newspaper on like 15 years ago, right? The newspaper was dying and I was just starting a new newspaper, right? It was a wrong decision. But and I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. I lost a house because I sold my house to invest in the newspaper, and I lost everything. But by that time, I had no choice. I had to do something because I lost everything. But I never quit of what I was doing. I just changed direction. So okay, this thing, the directory is now working online on newspapers, right? The neighborhood newspaper is not working. But I think it's a good idea. I think this is something that people need. I think this advertisement, this marketing is something that people need. But it's not working on newspaper because it's expensive, because I have the distribution, because I have to sell the newspaper, because I have a lot of problems. But the internet is going fast. The internet is the thing now. So I never quit. I changed direction, right? And then I started with the Entrepreneurs for Good. And then it was doing good, but I could do better. Then I started the Best of My Neighborhood. It was doing good, but I could do better. Then I started OMB 100. OMB 100 was a total success in Brazil. We were doing good, but we could do better. So we started the Builderall. So we are always changing, we are always moving, but never quitting. Builderall changes all the time because we don't quit. We just make it better, right? So maybe you have some problems, maybe you have some challenges, maybe you are struggling with something. Don't quit. Keep walking, keep believing on your dreams, keep believing you can make it. Maybe the solution is just change direction or change behavior or changing mindset or changing yourself. So don't quit. Just work on yourself. You're gonna make it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right?
Absolutely.
You are life proof of that. What I'm saying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. I don't know if you know the story of this guy, but if you don't, I don't know, maybe on YouTube channel or one Everest event. So you gotta find out the story of this guy. So he was in the situation and he changed it himself. He changed the mindset. He changed the actions. He changed the behavior. And today he's a big leader on Builderall. He's traveling around the world, giving speeches for a lot of people, getting results, getting money. He's doing great, and his life improved of I just said.
Absolutely, man. I love what you're doing. I love the vision of the company. I don't know if you remember what I said at the Everest event in the UK. The determination and the vision that you have is a shining example of what you just said. The canvas, I think you said that you started it 7 years. Was it 7 years or 3 years ago? And everyone said that it wasn't possible, not possible at all. And that reminds me of Henry Ford with the V8 engine. For years, he used to say, said, do it anyway. And his engineers would say, it's not possible, not possible. And he'd say, go ahead, do it anyway. And that's how the V8 engine was born. And that's exactly the same with you and the canvas. You've got a vision and you stick to it no matter what anyone says. And that's what I love about you, the company. And yeah, it's just really, really awesome.
All right. My pleasure, man. All right. James, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We keep talking.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Always
take care.
pleasure.
Bye-bye. Pleasure was mine. Bye-bye.